Hey everyone, it's Time Travel Reviews here, and today I'm talking about Prometheus, the new Ridley Scott movie. I saw yesterday. It's a sci-fi movie. Can also kind of count as a horror movie. Um, but yeah, this is like the pseudo prequel to Alien and Aliens 2. Um, I'm not too sure how it syncs up, but I think my friends explained it to me that I won't spoil anything. But I guess it kind of. I need to really watch Alien again. I haven't seen it since like ages ago. But yeah. Speaking of that, I'll just basically tell you what I thought of Alien and Aliens, even though it really has nothing to do with much of this movie. But I really wasn't an Alien or Aliens fan, to be honest, because both of those movies are pretty much universally loved, and I'm kind of Alien. Um, I see it as just a whole lot of people getting chased by an alien through a spaceship for 2 hours, and I guess that's what people like. Then sure, if you like that kind of stuff, then sure. I'm sure it was a great movie when it came out, but I just don't really find it that entertaining. But I saw that like 5 years ago, and I remember fast forwarding a whole lot of way through it. Um, so maybe I just was too young. Maybe I really need to watch it again. Maybe I shouldn't watch it on videotape because I had it on videotape, and probably the videotape's pretty old too. So, whatever. I'm not gonna say it's a good or a bad movie because I haven't seen it in a while. As for Aliens, I watched that about 3 years ago as well. I'm not really a fan of it either. I mean, it's better than Alien. I liked it better than Alien, but I still didn't really think it was like that great. Just it's got a nice atmosphere, and it's just kind of a horror movie and whatever. I mean, yeah, I'm not really a fan. That's all I can say. I really need to watch them both again, to be honest. Um, so yeah, I went into this movie. I'm not an Alien fan. I'm not really an Alien hater either. I just went into this movie thinking, oh, okay, well, it might be a pretty good sci-fi movie because a lot of people have said that it works by itself as a sci-fi movie, and also a lot of like Alien and Aliens fans have said that they didn't like it. So I thought, okay, well, I didn't really like those two movies, so I might like this one if you know what I mean. Um, and well, yes, I did like it. Prometheus is a good movie. What I can really say about it is I didn't really get everything in this movie, but I kind of like that. I kind of like just like sunshine and the beach. It's a kind of movie which I didn't really get everything. I didn't really understand everything. I didn't really comprehend every. Well, that's just a synonym. I didn't really get everything, but I still liked it nonetheless. It's got some very nice gory scenes, some very nice. It just looks very nice. The special effects are really good. Um, just the atmosphere it creates is really good. Um, just it's got some really interesting like technology, some really like fun stuff. Some really just it just plays with like a lot of fun stuff. Some really like quite scary or at least like scenes that are like kind of like adrenaline pumping. So I mean, yeah, it's a good movie. It definitely is. It's not, and I mean, it has some like you don't really expect a lot of things in the movie, and I think that the ending was good enough. I mean, it isn't. Um, a lot of people said that like it isn't like the ending that they were looking for, but um, I think the ending makes you ask enough questions, which is good, and it still makes you kind of satisfied, like this is actually a prequel. So it kind of worked for me. This movie, just I can't really explain it. It's not really the kind of movie that I'd usually like, even though I like sci-fi movies. Um, but it just worked for me. It just I just liked it. I don't know. I don't really particularly know why, but it is really good looking. Takes itself really seriously, unlike some other movies. And I'll just mention right now that after Ice Age 4, I didn't want to watch another movie ever again. Yeah, it was worse than that review way too much credit, but really, um, yeah. So yeah, it's a good movie. That's really that all I can say. Um, the only problem I really have with it is that a lot of the characterization is pretty stereotypically bad. When I say like that, is mean like you have the obvious characters that are gonna get killed, which I actually found kind of funny. I don't know, maybe they're just doing it for the laughs because like it's really obvious that these characters are gonna die straight off. Um, it wasn't like a conventional horror movie like where everyone dies one by one. It kind of was, but it wasn't. And like other characters, they're going about to commit suicide, and I didn't even really tell that they were actually going to commit suicide. Some other characters, like the main characters, it has like that cliche like dealing with, because of the fact that this movie is about the origins universe. It has that cliche thing where there's like the religious person who like kind of like doesn't like has their own reasons for being there, and they discuss like what you're religious, does this change your mind about everything, like yeah. So it was a bit cliche that way. The robot I liked, David, I think his name is. I don't know what the actor is. There's no really notable actors in this movie. Well, sorry, I don't mean it like that. I mean there's no actors that have been really in anything else I've seen. So yeah, they're pretty notable. But yeah, like none of the characters I really really liked, to be honest. Like yeah, probably the robot was the best character, David. But yeah, this movie goes for like, was it like over 2 hours, and it doesn't really feel like it really. Like it's quite slowly paced, but it's done in a way that it makes suspense, and that's really good. And it's done in a way it creates mystery, and it's done in a way where we want to know what this is all about. So I mean, it works. It works as a movie. It's definitely a good movie. Um, and I can't really say much more than that. Like, I don't really have many problems with this movie at all. I'm just not really this kind of like movie person. Like, it is like people who say that it's not a horror movie. It kind of is. It kind of works in the same way as a horror movie. I'm just not really into that kind. But I mean, I did like this movie, and I'm happy to go see this. If I've seen this in 5 years, that'd be great. Or 4 years, 3 years, because then I'll get to know more, and I might understand a lot more that I didn't get the first time. So just pretty much, just as a movie, this movie works, and that's really all I can say. It didn't really like, I didn't like leave it saying, oh, that was a fantastic movie, I love that, but it was a great movie. So all right. This review has been terrible, but yeah, I'm giving the Prometheus an 8 out of 10. Either 8 or an 8.5. I liked it more than Avengers. I liked it more than Tower Heist. So yeah, take that as you would. And yeah, and that's all I can really say. So thank you for watching this absolutely terrible review where I'm just sitting at the camera doing nothing. So goodbye.